got data video for the week beginning the 10th of the 10th October. So the euro contracts, we've seen a bid on the euro FX, and we've actually got the euro USD buy signal. If we look at the COT data, this is the net non-coms. However, we've got all these fundamental things going on in the eurozone. So fundamentally speaking, this shouldn't be going up, but this is the bank positioning, and so that's that. So we can't really argue with that. That's what they've done. They bought it, and they continue to buy it. So let's have a look at yen, because that's obviously going to be of note. And sideways on the yen, pretty much minus 82, minus 81. So slight reduction there. Yeah, so nothing really to be said there. There's no crossover imminent on the yen, on euro or the dollar. Take euro off, we'll put on the Australian dollar. We'll see what happened here. They bought the Australian dollar, but don't forget we're quite risk off, right? So that doesn't really make too much sense fundamentally, unless of course they're positioning for a risk on event, which we probably might be risk on by Friday, maybe next week. So this could be a little bit out of whack what we're seeing right now. So be careful. Take Aussie off, put on the pound. I'd imagine this should have been sold. They did sell it ever so slightly, 49.46. So there's a fair increase of shorts there, 3,000 contracts there. So that kind of makes sense because all this sort of not geopolitical, but governmental policy issues that we've got around the pound. And the Bank of England have released a statement about protecting pension funds, and that's just come out today, and that's breaking news. So that's causing the pound to fly. So we have to be really careful. If a news event comes out from a central bank, it's going to cause price to fluctuate a lot, and it's causing quite a lot of aggravation for traders, the pound right now, so you want to be really careful. CAD, they really sold the CAD quite heavily, and so there we go. So I was thinking we might have got a dollar CAD signal because they came quite close, but we never did get that crossover, and they shorted the CAD. Right, so that's of note. Note that oil is really surging, so that doesn't correspond to that, right? Because CAD correlates well with the oil price. It's fundamentally linked in the correlation. Euro done. Gold we can look at. Gold, it sort of stopped that, it bucked that trend. However, it did this before, and you remember I was saying how this could be fake, and so it did this like V thing, but then it never really retraced higher. We never did get an inverse head and shoulders, because the shoulder would have been up here, and never did. It failed, and we broke that shoulder. Down we come. So I think we're going to have that again. And it'd have to come up here to make a shoulder. And I don't know if that's going to do that. I'm not sure. Retail sentiment is bearish for gold, so that's unlikely that this should come up too much higher. And take gold off. Look at Kiwi. Probably quite sideways. It's quite range bound, isn't it? Nothing really to be said there. And likewise with the Swiss, I think. Swiss franc. Yeah, sideways and range bound. So there are things a bit out of whack here because the fundamentals aren't ringing true. Of course, if we go risk on, then yeah, they make sense. So be careful. And we've got the CPI later as well. And don't forget that Bank of England news as well. That's obviously going to really pump, it's probably going to pump the pound because we're at quite a low as well. So be careful. Like I always say, trade carefully, and I'll speak to you soon.